Hey Sean. Today we are opening volume 20 of my notes to you, The Courage to Connect. This is a field guide exploring why helping others isn't just a nice thing to do, but the ultimate sign of true strength. Let's explore the beautiful gravity of kindness together. Let me ask you about a scene you probably know well. The lonely planet in the cafeteria. It's the new student standing awkwardly in the hallway, or the kid eating lunch all alone while everyone else forms tight, exclusive orbits. Usually we instinctively look away. But when someone finally breaks out of their orbit, walks over and pulls up a chair, why does that simple act look so profoundly cool? There is actually a scientific reason for that feeling. Neuroscientist Giacomo Rizzolatti discovered something called mirror neurons. This is the science of synchronized stars. When you watch someone help another person, the exact same neural pathways light up in your own brain, as if you were the one doing the helping. Kindness isn't just an abstract moral concept, it is a biological resonance. We admire courageous acts because our brains physically feel the warmth of that connection. Psychologist Jonathan Haidt calls this phenomenon elevation. It's like a cosmic ripple. Witnessing a kind act physically warms your chest and triggers a deep, powerful desire to do good yourself. Think about that, Sean. Just one act of courage alters the brain chemistry of every single bystander in the room. You become a drop of light that creates a massive ripple of elevation across the entire galaxy. Philosophers have mapped these constellations of goodness for centuries. Utilitarianism, by Bentham, says we should maximize total happiness. But the catch is that it risks sacrificing the minority. Deontology, by Kant, says we must follow universal moral laws based on duty, regardless of outcomes. Virtue ethics from Aristotle argues it's about being a naturally virtuous person, though defining virtue can be subjective. And finally, Adler's community feeling teaches that contributing to others is the true root of human joy, beautifully blurring the line between selfishness and altruism. Let's look closer at Kant's philosophy through the universal mirror. He asked one definitive question: what if everyone acted exactly as you are acting right now? If we all choose to ignore the weak, the universe becomes entirely cold and fractured. But if we all extend a hand, the universe becomes warm and interconnected. The conclusion here is profound. Helping isn't just a choice, it is the architectural foundation of a livable world. This leads us to the beautiful paradox of altruism. Alfred Adler taught us about Gemeinschaftsgefühl, or community feeling. Personal success offers only temporary satisfaction. Sustained, deep happiness only comes from contributing to your community. Studies prove it. People who spend money on others are measurably happier than those who spend it on themselves. Helping the weak isn't charity. It is beautifully, wonderfully self-serving. But if helping feels so good, why do we sometimes just walk away? Psychologist John Darley identified this as the, quote, bystander effect. I call it the gravity of the crowd. When more people are present, you assume someone else will help. This causes a diffusion of responsibility, leading to total paralysis. The crowd creates a heavy, invisible gravity of inaction that holds everyone down. There is only one way to break this psychological trap: becoming the first actor. To shatter the illusion, you do not need to be the strongest, the loudest, or the most capable person in the room. You only need the courage to be the very first to move. That single movement instantly shatters the gravity of the crowd for everyone else, giving them the permission to help too. Remember that action grows meaning. Look at Oskar Schindler, the alchemist of empathy. During World War II, he initially hired Jewish workers purely for selfish profit. But proximity bred empathy. Witnessing their suffering entirely transformed him. It cost him his entire fortune, but the result was over 1,200 lives saved. At the end, he wept, saying, "I could have saved more." That was his realization, that true meaning only expanded as his actions did. Think about our last episode, The Veil of Ignorance, and apply it here. Think about a new immigrant student at your school, struggling with a new language and culture. If you were the veil of ignorance, ask yourself, what if I were placed in their shoes tomorrow? All it takes is saying, "Hi, I'm Sean. Where are you from?" That one simple sentence is enough to pierce the veil of isolation and change the entire trajectory of their day. How do you start? Here are the stepping stones of courage. Step 1 is simply acknowledge presence. Make eye contact, or ask a simple, "Are you okay?" It requires minimal courage, but yields massive impact. Step 2 is share and anchor. Share information with them, or sit next to them so they aren't alone. Step 3 is a public shield, speaking up for them publicly. And step 4 is systemic change, demanding structural fixes for the root problem. You can start small, Sean. Just step 1 is enough to light a star. Which brings us to the final truth. Sean, helping the weak is never an obligation, and it is certainly not just charity. It is the mechanism by which you forge yourself into a stronger man. It is the secret map to your own happiness. Build your bridges. Connect the planets. I am so proud of the man you are becoming. Today we learned that the courage to connect is what truly makes our galaxy shine. Next time, we will continue exploring the beautiful universe within and around you, charting new paths for your journey. Keep shining your warm light into the cold spaces, Sean. Until our next voyage, safe travels.